Alright, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna record an intro for this or not, just because I need to get all this content out right before I leave to Houston on Thursday. I didn't have my mic to make any transitions, any intros, outros, sorts of things, so I kind of forgot my mic and I just decided, why not just keep it going? Um, so I didn't want to give any crappy audio out. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up, but yeah, just gonna take you through an entire voiceover, no real break from that. So yeah, if anyone does enjoy this kind of content, let me know. Thanks for watching. Alright, so this video is going to be one of the final videos of me just kind of, transitioning from power to, a cutting type of prep. And starting off here with the plate loaded row machine, I'm still doing 3 sets of 12 reps and really holding that weight in the back. Didn't finish off the set as strong as I would have liked to, so I am doing single arms on each side to make sure I clean it up really well. Moving on to pull-ups, and I have been doing these different variations. I've been doing 3 sets of 8 reps still, but I'm going really far out towards the middle and then really close grip, and working 2, 2, and 4 just to make sure that I round it all out. And moving on to an isolateral plate loaded row machine, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps still, going from a plate to 2 and then dropping back down to a plate. And same thing, didn't really finish off the set exactly how I wanted to, so I'm going on to single arms instead of doing both at once. This kind of replaces not only T-bar rows for me, but single arm dumbbell rows. And as I transition to a new type of split, this may switch up. I may incorporate some of those other workouts. Moving on here to a plate loaded lat pull down machine, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and really I'm kind of sticking around 2 plates, still going up to 3 and then dropping back down to 2, but really focusing on holding the weight, squeezing, and getting as much tone on those lats as I possibly can from this motion. And this is one of my favorite machines in the gym. I don't really mind for the cables, but this is something better. Moving on here to low rows, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and like I've been doing on all of the workouts up to this point, I've been really focusing on squeezing the back and making sure that I'm controlling the weight as much as I possibly can, and going up in weight and then dropping down the reps, kind of like how I always do. But things that will be switching up is in this new split. I keep talking about the new split, but I'm really excited to show you guys it. Moving on here to alternating dumbbell curls. I'm doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps with about 35 pounds in each hand. Slow and controlled, really making sure that I'm squeezing the bicep as tight as I possibly can and really focusing on the muscle and the mind to muscle connection. I had to really rush this workout since I was running late to my chiropractor appointment, which, every day for me is me running late somehow, one way or another. But really focusing on the biceps, and then moving on to dumbbell hammer curl, 3 sets of 10 on each arm, and I'm really focusing on trying not to sway or use any momentum to get the dumbbell up, really just focusing on tiring out that brachialis. And I did end up supersetting these right after the single arm dumbbell curls onto cardio. So here we are moving on to push day, and like I said, there's no transition video, so this is going straight through, and I apologize if this isn't really your thing. Most of the videos aren't like this. I just didn't want shitty audio to record without my mic, so I do apologize. But starting off push day with flat bench, 5x5, doing pause reps of 225 starting off, moving to 250, just seeing how well that weight is moving. And I don't really try to pause this as much, and just try to make sure that I'm still moving the weight as consistently as I possibly can, and I really don't jump back up to 275 as often, moving back into 225, and this is where I finish off 3 sets of 5 pause reps again, really making sure that I'm working the muscle and developing it as much as I possibly can, and just trying to keep my overall strength for this prep. And even though I'm moving into a cutting split, this isn't going to be my mainstay type of split. This is just me transitioning into a different kind of split. Here I moved on to an incline isolateral chest press machine, plate loaded as well. Here I'm doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. I have a plate on, and I'm really focusing on controlling the weight, like I'm always saying constantly. From there, moving on to a standing incline cable chest fly, and I really enjoy this workout. It burns. You don't have to go super heavy. I usually go around 12.5 pounds on each arm, and then since the muscle's constantly under tension, it just helps to get a really good pump into the chest, and really tire out the rest of the chest, just having a consistent stinging feeling all around. I do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on these, and then moving on to shoulder side laterals using kettlebells. In here, I up the reps a shit ton. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps, and really aiming for 20, but it's really, really hard, and this is going to get really, really tiring on the shoulders after a while. And I just try to keep my form, don't swing, don't use leverage, just really using those shoulders to develop into really big, nice delts. And then moving on to French press, which is one of my favorite tricep exercises, and I really hope that there's some sort of French press within this new split that I have coming up. But here I do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and I'm using about 50 pounds, and really just getting a deep stretch on the long head on the tricep, and really just moving the weight as efficiently as possible, and then really just focusing on that mind to muscle connection like always. And then moving on here to tricep push downs with the V-bar attachment on the cable machine. Again, using the V-bar is a really good option for overloading the tricep, and for me, it's developed my tricep a lot. I really enjoy my tricep workouts. I'll start at about 80 and then move down to 95, which is the complete stack. I do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and it is not easy. I start out with the 80 for 12, move up to 87.5 for 9, 95 for 10, and then drop back down to 12 with 80 pounds. Moving on to single arm crossbody tricep extension, and that was a mouthful, but pretty lightweight. I usually go on this around 10 to 15 pounds, and I usually go to failure as much as I possibly can, and I shoot between 15 to 20 reps and really focus on developing the tricep even further. Like I said, I love my tricep workouts. It's great. Some people love biceps. I do enjoy biceps too, but triceps I just really, really enjoy. But this is going to get a really good stretch, especially coming across, hitting all 3 heads. And just another really great variation of a different kind of tricep workout. And then moving on to the final exercise of the workout, it's incline bench press. And here, this is killer, 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps. I'm doing a plate here, and this was just burning the shit out of me. And it took all of me to not rack it up multiple times, but I just really wanted to grind it out and really work that muscle in depth and finish off the rest of push day as best as I possibly could. And then moving to 500 to 1,000 calories of cardio. And here we are with the last part of the video, completely through, no breaks from the ads. But starting off leg day with front squats, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. And front squats has really helped me, especially on my leg days, taking off a lot of that load from my back. And if you don't know, I did have a bulge in my disc by my L5. Moving on to leg extensions, here I do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and I really shoot for that 12 rep range all the time. And like I said, slow and controlled, really holding that weight, going down slow, and really working the mind to muscle connection, developing those muscles deep. I really want to get nice thick legs, juicy quads, and develop my muscles enough to help me with the comeback for my legs and deadlifting and stuff. Moving on, I did this every single time. I just kind of put this random clip in here, but I would do air squats. I do 3 sets of 10, and I kind of superset. So right after I'm done the extensions, I would do 10, and then extensions 10. Same thing with hamstring curl 10, hamstring curl 10. And then, ending off the rest of the workout. But since I can't really go too heavy, this was a good alternative to get extra, burn on those muscles. And then moving on here to lying hamstring curl, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps as well. And like I said, I really shoot for that 12 rep range. and slow and controlled mind-muscle connection, really breaking down those muscles so I can tone them as much as I possibly can, because I need to burn as much fat as possible by October, because I really want to get down to between 4 to 5% body fat, and currently I'm at 19.4, so not impossible, but really have to work my ass off to get there. And then here, ending off the workout completely with seated calf raise, 25s on each side, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and really squeezing. And this one kind of sucks for me too, because I tend to cramp a lot in my calves, but I do have really good calves, thankfully, but no cardio for leg day. So here we are, full circle, and that is going to be the remainder of the video. I still wanted to get this out there. I still wanted to make sure that I was still documenting my transition into these different sorts of workouts and splits, and just keep updating everyone on my journey, and leading up to a competition that's going to be very important for the longevity of this. So that's going to be it. If any of you guys made it to this part of the video that you guys enjoyed, thank you guys so much for watching and taking time out of your day. If you did like the video, drop a like. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and following the journey. Lots more content to come, especially the next couple days when we head out to Houston. That's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys are going to get a bunch of videos. That's going to do it. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, y'all.